In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a quiz or an online form using Google Docs. So I have a very simple quiz here that I want to give my students just to check for their understanding. And it's got a couple of different series of questions, a fill in the blank, constructive response, true, false, multiple choice, and a question where they have to select from several choices. So I'm in Google Docs now, and you have to create an account. It is free. And then when you get into Google Docs, you would click on New Form. Forms are usually on web pages where you type in the blank or you make a choice and you submit that, and it gets put into a nice spreadsheet for you. So the first question here is most likely going to be their name. You want to have them just put what their name is going to be, and then you just say, and this is going to be a text question, and they'll put their answer in this small box right here. Then you would go to add a question, and I want to do another text question. We have text question, paragraph text, multiple choice, check boxes, check from a list, or scale. It's a number, a scale of 1 to 5. So I want to do another text question, and I'm going to go back to my quiz, and I'm just going to copy and paste. So here's question 1. So I'm just going to copy this, Control C, go back over here, click the question type, and Control V, and that's it. There's their answer box. Then I'll click on Add a New Question. This time I'm going to do a paragraph text. Click on Paragraph Text, and you can see there's a bigger box. I'll go back to my quiz. Here's the question. I'll copy and paste this. Go back and paste this question here. You can also do a help text here, which would show up underneath it. So I'm going to give them a little help, and I'm going to say that this one start with radio waves. Then I'm going to go to add another question, and this time I'm doing a multiple choice. So here I will go back to my quiz, copy this. This is going to be a true false, but still they have a choice between true or false. I'll type that or paste that in there. Sound travels in all directions, true or false. I'll come back and I could copy and paste it, or I could just type it. It's probably easier. Option 1 is true. Option 2 is false. I can add another option if there was one not listed. Then I go to add another multiple choice question. Go back to my quiz. This one has 4 choices, so I'm just going back and forth a lot, doing a lot of copy and pasting. Paste this here. Here are my choices. I'll copy and paste this in option 1. Go back, copy the second one. It is a lot of work, but you could just retype it, which might be easier in some cases. And it's very nice that whenever you add a next one, it just creates another box for you. Those boxes will not show up unless text is on there, so don't worry about that box showing up and having to get rid of that boxes. Then I will go to add a question again, and this time I believe I'm doing a checkbox. Yes. The difference between a multiple choice and a checkbox is a multiple choice, they have to pick only one answer. A checkbox, they get to select from a variety. They can check as many as possible. So here it says mark 2 sources of light, and so there's several different options, and I'll just type these in. One is sun. I can press tab. The other one is water. The other one is fire. The choice was rocks and trees. Trees. And there we go. Then I will press done, and this will show you kind of what your quiz is going to look like. And I have this right here. It says question 1. I should have put that one as the name, so I just want to get rid of that. So all I have to do is press the delete button, and then that deletes just that question. If I wanted to make changes to this, like I want them to put their name and their hour, I can say name and hour. Then just press done. And there it is. The untitled form, I might want to give this a name. This is the light quiz, and then I probably want to save this. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because here you need to give this to your students, and this is only for you. This is only for this editing the form is only for you. What you want to do is you want to then have your students take this form, and you can email this form to someone and people can see it, or on the bottom here it says you can view the published form here. And if you click on this form right here, this brings up a separate website. All you have to do then is copy and paste this URL and put this on your web page or your portal or Moodle or whatever you have, or whatever you're going to use to give to your students. Then they would click on this link and take this quiz. Now here's the interesting part. When the students take the quiz, I'll just put in some information here. True. And I'll just write some answers here and show you what it looks like when they answer all of this. Now, unfortunately, it does not grade it for you. You have to grade this yourself. That's one of the difference between this and another online quiz program. So you click on Submit, and that's the response the students will get. Now, for you, what you will do is you will just go back to Google Docs, and you will have a you click on See Responses, and you can see your spreadsheet. And it should open up here. Let me see. We go to Spreadsheets. There we go. I click on Spreadsheets on this. I can see here's my light quiz. And if I click on this, I will see the students who have taken this quiz. And so I can see here Dan has taken his. He's my first hour. Here's his response. Here's what's really cool about this is every time a student clicks that Submit button, it's going to automatically appear on here, and you will see the results. You can make changes to the quiz and or that form, and whenever you do that, it will make changes to that the form that they see, and it does it pretty instantly. It's a nice feature. You can share this with other classes. You can share this with other teachers. It's a great way to assess your students in a nice, easy format.